'Cause every time that I say goodbye, I just wanna think about your love tonight. All I do is think about your love. There's nothing.
Well, everybody, and welcome to this evening. We're going to do a little bit of music making. So hopefully you have your dancing shoes on, and we will get to it. Going to work here. And let's see. Yeah, we'll do Reason. I like Reason. It has a lot of awesome sounds. But obviously this applies to any DAW. And you don't have to even use a DAW. You can just learn from the different techniques that I will use to come up with a chord progression in case you're wanting to make beats or you're an up-and-coming producer, teaching you some of the basics of how to make a melody on the piano, come up with your own melody. Maybe you want to make a melody pack, a sample pack, a piano pack, all of those packs. And so I'm going to try to show you here some of the basics of what I do to write music and then to make a beat around it as far as the drums and all the rest, so that you can maybe pick up some tips along your own journey. And you will see the screen, you will see the piano, my piano playing on the screen. Let's see. Let's see if I can show you the screen now, speaking of. I think you'll be able to see it here in a segundo. Leave me a comment, by the way, and it'll show up on the screen if you donate and you send me a super chat for $5 or more. I'm just kidding. I don't have that yet, but someday you can just leave me a comment and I'll leave it on the screen. If you have a question, if you're a musician, if you're someone who just enjoys music, and you want to learn more about beat making, I have maybe 4 or 5 different students that I'm teaching them different kinds of beat making techniques, production techniques, songwriting techniques, not songwriting as in the traditional approach, but as in beat making, songwriting, mostly, as I said, melodies. So let's see here. What do we have, right? I'm just making a few adjustments here to the screen so that all is well. I think you can hear me just fine, but yeah, leave me a comment. It'll be on the screen and you can be famous. Shout out to the people who are watching on any of the platforms that we're on. We may have 1, 2, 3 people. Thank you for being here. Like the video. Make sure, especially if you are on Instagram or wherever, go to YouTube. But you can stay on Instagram. You can be wherever you want. You can get maybe some hot cocoa and enjoy. Now, if you're not a musician, then you can still just learn. It's always good to learn new skills, new things. And most of all, you can get the word out. This is what we're doing. So let's see here. Okay, you can hear that from what I'm noticing. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of magic here so you can hear. Okay, multi-output. That should work, right? Try it again. No. System audio. Oh yeah, I think I have to use the eCam audio. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, this app is weird in that way, but I think, yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to show you on the screen this piano app that I have that basically follows my piano playing. So you can see right there what I'm doing. So I'm going to just go to a piano, just a regular piano. And now you may not know how to play the piano. So that's a place to start. I teach voice and piano lessons primarily. Those are probably 2 instruments that I love to teach the most. Piano and voice, guitar as well. But I think that most people, well, actually a lot of people want to learn the piano and guitar, but probably the things I enjoy the most are piano and voice. Let me turn up the volume here on this particular sound.
There's nothing. I'm gonna maybe play that song that I was just. Maybe you heard it on the intro. It's called "Close to You." There's nothing that no it goes. There's nothing that comes as close to you. 'Cause every time that I say goodbye, all I think about your love tonight. All I think is about your. Now sometimes this piano sound, I don't know, sometimes it kind of sounds funny. I don't know. There's nothing that comes. So you hear that? Sounds a little bit I don't know why. There's nothing that comes as close to you. 'Cause every time that I say goodbye, all I think is about your love tonight. All I think is about your love tonight. I just think about your love. There's nothing that comes as close to you. 'Cause every time that I say goodbye, I just think about your love tonight. All I do is think about your love tonight. Yeah, this piano sounds a little weird, so I'm not sure why. I wonder if it's because I have so many things open. But I guess just to go over a little bit of what I did there, we're in a key of A. This is a song I wrote, by the way, called, I don't know actually what I called it. Maybe it's called Tonight, or There's Nothing That Comes, or Close to You. Who knows? I wrote it recently. So this is not going to be a piano lesson, but let's just say we're going to use that chord progression, okay, to kind of make and build this particular beat. So this is in the key of A. So you see the keys are on the screen, right? So this is the A, C sharp, B. But it starts on the 6, which is the F sharp minor. There's nothing. And then A over C sharp, D, B minor, back to the F sharp minor, A over C sharp, D, B minor, back to the same thing. That's it. So that's basically it. So let's record that and put that in as at least as a melody, and then we might speed it up. We'll do a couple of things here with it. Let's see here. So let's speed up the tempo. So this is a 3/4 song, by the way. 1, 2, actually it's 6/8. So I won't get into all that for now, but that's a little too fast now. But it's just a 6/8. It just swings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3. That's your typical 4/4 song. So still too fast. No, I don't want per presenter. 1, 2. It's still too fast. That might be close, maybe 80, huh? Your typical 80. Most songs are, at least ballads, worship kind of stuff, is 80 beats per minute. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So let's try it, okay? Starts with the F sharp minor. And, how about we do it again? And, Okay, so we'll do that now. Just a little bit of, I guess, some advice, some tips here as we get started. I'm going to erase all this stuff at the beginning and the end also. I don't think we need that. I'm not going to quantize it. Quantizing means that you make the notes perfect on the grid, but I'm going to just leave it as is. A little bit of originality and humanity, I guess. So we're going to double that. So that just means twice. And then, so now, so this is what I recorded just now. Okay, so you get the idea. Now, what I like to do, you get the idea there. So what I like to do on the first original, or the first chord progression, is I don't really like to add too many little fills, which I did too many of here. So I'm going to actually erase them, because you don't want the original chord progression to have fills or kind of walk-ups or walk-downs. Here's what I mean. Let's go back to the beginning here. So like that one, ba ba. I'm gonna just erase that to sound cleaner. See that one, same thing. That way, the vocal, whoever's singing or rapping, or if you have maybe a second piano, like a counter melody as I call it, that can be a little bit more in between the bars. See, that's too busy there. Yeah, that same thing there, yeah. It's pretty, but we don't need it at this level. I'm going to erase that one too. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, that one. Just all those little pretty fills, get rid of them. Definitely that one was too loud too. I don't mind that one, but actually I do mind it. It's too much. There you go. So now we've simplified it a lot, and now let's see what it sounds like. Now, you may not like it because it's missing some of those pretty stuff, but that's what we want. So I'm going to actually subdue this a little bit more. Yeah. Now let's add some reverb. So I think there's reverb on here, isn't there? Let's see. Yeah, smaller room. There it is. Level. Let's add some nice reverb. So the built-in stock is really nice. So we're going to just bring that in here. A little bit of delay as well. Bring that in really not really light. Now we're going to get rid of the the lows, which is called a high pass filter. So watch this. This is without this. So notice on this EQ graph here, you have all these frequencies, right, which are really pretty. But when you're making a beat, especially the original chord progression, you don't want too many of these lows because it muddies up the sound, especially this subdued piano. So I'm going to do on the right here, it says HPF, high pass filter, low pass filter. So that basically it's only allowing the highs to pass through. So now you have so much room there for more stuff. See how pretty that is? We're not just playing piano, we're making a whole beat. So I'm actually going to get rid of some of the highs as well. Now let's see.
want to add some tape, a little bit of vinyl, a little bit of an effector, maybe this Kramer effect, just to make the sound more grainy. So check this out here. Hear that? Isn't that pretty? Flutter. Yeah, hear that? Little noise. Yeah. Isn't that pretty? Yes, yes, it is. Now let's add a little bit of distortion, just to add a little bit of grit to it. This pulverizer is amazing. Not too much of it, just a little bit. Watch this. This is without it. And this is with it. Let's bring the volume down. This is with it now. Let's pick a different one. That's not adding enough grit in there for my taste. Yeah. Woo. Doesn't that sound beautiful? Sounds pretty, huh? A little less, maybe. Now, with that distortion, let's add a little bit of highs. I'm just looking for that nice clarity. And so maybe let's get rid of the low pass. Woo! What I did there is I'm using the EQ to reduce a little bit of the high distortion sound, although I like it. Okay, ooh, that sounds awesome. Now let's do this fun trick. Now we're gonna actually just change the key. Why not? So we're gonna bring this down here. Let's see if you like this. Let's see if we like this. Ooh. I like it already. Man. Don't you love that? Really haunting, really melodic, minor key. Well, it's an A, but it starts on the 6 and the minor 6. Okay, so now we have that. Now let's add some drums, right? So I'm going to just keep this simple and add a nice drum loop. Let's see what we have here. Let's call this hip hop, although it's not exactly typical hip hop, but woo, man, that's nice, huh? Yeah. Now here's the problem that I've noticed with most DAWs is they don't really do a lot of 6/8 drum beats because they're not very typical. Most of them are 4/4. So I usually have a hard time with that. We're just testing or sampling, auditing here. Leave me a comment if you like any of these. Put a thumbs up or a hello or a yes. I'll play it with the beat here in a second. Maybe that one? As I said, it's hard to do that because most of these beats, as I said, are 4/4. Let's bring that down. Sorry if I just blew your ears out. Let's see, where's that beat? There it is. Yeah, so now we're going to try to do some magic here and basically stretch the beat here to make it fit. Let's just solo it here. 1, 1, 2. So here's the way you do it. You count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, actually, this is 6, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, see, it's already off. So this is where it gets complicated with most of these loops. That's why sometimes we have to make our own, which is fun because of this problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Let's see if we can do that here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's add the click. Keep it simple. Yeah. Here it's off. As I said, it's because most of these loops are 4/4, and I've looked through all these, and not a lot of them are 6/8. Okay, what we can do, being that I like that one so much, this might be a good, I guess, a good technique to teach, a good teaching moment. We're going to do an Ableton's way easier for this. We're going to chop up that beat and use its parts, kind of like buying an old bike and using it for parts or a car. Okay, so watch this. We're going to just listen to that beat and go back here. 1. Let's go with a click. Where's the click? There it is. Okay, so I like that. Actually, that first part, as you can tell, it fits, but this part doesn't fit. So we're going to cut right there, and we're going to then move this over and see if that works. And then we'll have to shrink this a little bit and see what we got here, okay? Almost, but awkward, huh? So now let's try to get in here really zoom in here to this particular beat and see. One more time. Let's see. Go back to that. There we go. Let's actually just bring that right. Bring this right marker. There we go. Obviously, that kick at the end doesn't fit, right? Okay, so now we're going to do is double click on this and see those warp, these are called warp signs or warpers, warp markers, I guess. They are marking where the different transients, they call them, where the sounds are found on the beat. So we can move these around to match the actual grid. So let's see. Actually, it doesn't sound bad, this one. Let's move it here and see if that helps. Yeah. Let's move this snare. I think that's a snare. That's actually a hi-hat. One more time. Let's see. Let's hear it without the click. Yeah, so it should be bop, bop, bop. 1, 2. Yeah, let's move this hi-hat over there. See, we can also add another hi-hat. We're going to cut this hi-hat right there and right there. Keep it really tight. And we're going to actually copy it. Like, oops. Let's see here. Copy it. Come on now. Copy it. What's going on here? Copy it. Okay, I guess we have to get rid of this. Oh, I know. The snap is on. That's why. Okay. What's going on here? I think I just have to drag it, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So now let's see if we can get the hi-hat in there. You hear that? So that hi-hat is nice and on time now on the grid because I put it right on 3. I think that works, right? Let's play it with the beat now, okay? Let's get rid of the click. That rim shot doesn't fit anymore, right? Let's see. This is a lot of work, but it's worth it. It's worth it because first you're learning how to chop up a drum loop, and then because I like the sound. I like the different snares and kicks. Yeah. So actually, I don't know if that's bad. Let's see. Let's hear it again. that's not. Maybe there's something wrong with that. What is this? Let me just hear this here. I don't know why it sounds a little off with the beat. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm just hearing things. Now let's hear this second one then. Speaking of hearing things, let's move this right on one right there. So that one is definitely way off. You hear that? So let's stretch this out all the way there. See if that helps a little bit. This is called manipulating the actual wave file. Let's just hear this with the click. Okay, not bad. So this one, this hi-hat is off, right? So we're going to cut right there. And just, maybe we'll cut here. And then move this over. I think that's all it needs to happen, is just move it over. Okay, that's really bad. Let's see here. Let's get rid of this for now and see what happens. Okay, that's not bad. Let's see here. It's like two of them, huh? Maybe let's make that smaller and just do that. That almost sounds good. Let's put this right on 5. You see 2.5 up there, right? And then this is like 2.6. Let's see if that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. I mean, pretty good and bad. Pretty good little Freudian slip there. I don't know why this one sounds so off. Why does it sound weird? Let's get the click out of there. Okay, this is like late, huh? Yeah, somehow it's late. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, this is all part of the fun of chopping this is not a sample, this is more of a drum sample. But we're still chopping. So this is how you would do it, okay? So now let's listen to the whole thing from the beginning. I think that's it. Okay, not bad. It's not perfect, but I'm just showing you this for the sake of showing. Now I just did a join, so it joins the whole thing into one beat, or into one, I guess in this case 2 bars, into one audio sample basically. So we're going to do Control J for join, and now we're going to see what that sounds like. Let's hear it with the beat and without the click. Here we go. I don't really like it, but we can still play with it. And so let's do something with it. We may have to add and supplement this with more stuff, but let's just see. Just duplicate that. Okay, so that sounds mid, as the cool kids call it. Now we're going to add a hi-hat that is right on the grid. Okay, a nice, just eighth pattern hi-hat that kind of matches that sound. This one seems to, right? Let's see. Yeah, this one, right? So now this is gonna be a straight eighth pattern, eighth note pattern, without any sort of additional stuff, but we want that because we want this to complement, to basically be like the guide to the top chopped up beat. We're gonna also bring this down so it's not so loud. Okay, great. Now we have the grid on 8s, so now we're gonna just add 8s. Here we go. These are all 8s. So listen to this. Yeah, hear that? Beautiful, huh? So now that's going to be our guide, basically. That's going to solidify and make everything pretty. So this is a nice little trick that is useful. Am I missing something there? Oh yeah, it's 8. See, it's 6 of them. That's why I have to remember that. It's 6, not 4. I'm so used to 4/4 music, which most music is, but in this case we're doing 6/8. So we have to have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these little pretty things. Sound like Bob Ross. These little pretty hi-hats. Okay, it's not perfect, but I think we're getting somewhere. You don't want it to be perfect, but you obviously want it to sound clean, and so especially the rhythm part. What happened there? How come that got louder, or what happened there? You know, the only thing that's bothering me is that percussion, that click, that solo. This, I think it's just that percussive, kind of like click or something. That one, bop, bop, that second hit. I think we're gonna get rid of that. Okay, like that percussive kind of clave. Yeah, that one. Is this it right here? Yeah, it is. So we're gonna get rid of this guy. Sorry, little guy, but we don't need you. So let's see here. Okay, we need a hi-hat there now. But see, with the hi-hat underneath it, it might work. So let's see if we can get away with that. Let's see here. Yeah. This one here is kind of off, isn't it? Yeah, this one is a little off, isn't it? Yeah, this, let's move this over a little bit here. Yeah, I think that's better, right? Okay, not bad. We'll call it not bad, huh? Okay, so now that we have that basic, I guess we have the piano, we have this chopped up drum loop, and then we have some hi-hats. Now let's add, let's see, do we add a snare here? Yeah, I think a snare will help solidify this. I think more than a clap, a snare would be better. Let's see here, what do we have? I like that. I like that. Reverb one. Let's see. Kind of fits, huh? Let's see. Bring it down. Excuse me. Bring it down again. So let's see here. Yeah, I like that, huh? I like that. Let's bring this to an 8th grid here. 8th pattern. 8th notes pattern. Let's see here. Right there. One more time. I think we're getting somewhere, right? Not too loud? Maybe a little too loud, huh? Something is off here. Oh yeah, see that? You can always just see it with your eyes. Where see how this is off. See how this guy is not on the grid. So let's get it on the grid by chopping it and then moving it like that. Let's see if that works. Yep. Now we can also do a little stutter there. Should be nice. Like watch this. That's not enough of a stutter. Let's bring this here. And then let's do it here. Let's see here. Come, I can't hear this now. What is this guy here? Okay, yeah, that's like a snare slash percussion or clave. So I wanted to do it like, let's see here. Maybe move it all the way back to 3. Okay, let's see here. Now, sometimes it's good to use a little bit of beatboxing. I mean, whatever. Now, let's just put it on the grid. That's sounding too weird. I'm going to get rid of that guy here. And then put it right there, line it up. Even if it's not perfect, that's actually good. Yeah, that sounds better, huh? Yeah, I like that. Okay, one more time from the beginning. It's nice to have that extra stuff in there, all those sounds that kind of aren't perfect. It's very good. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yes, yes, yes. We're getting somewhere. Let's see here. Ooh, man, that's sounding pretty. That's sounding pretty. Okay, so now we're going to copy and paste this here across the journey. Okay, there's something there. I don't know if it bothers me. See how that's off? I think it bothers me enough to cut it up and move it. So let's see. Yeah. Okay, let's see again. Notice how I'm not doing it on all of them because I think eventually your ear gets used to the little kind of, as I said, artifacts or transients. Artifacts is like extra stuff. That one's off, huh? That hi-hat there? Yeah. Yeah, let's cut this guy here. You know what? I'm going to leave it. They said I want to preach or say what I preach or whatever, do what I say, and leave the artifacts, the imperfections. Okay, I like that. It's imperfectly perfect. Okay, so now we're going to add a kick to make it sound even more solid. Oops, sorry about the ears there again. Man, that's loud. Woo! Hold on. How do I bring that down? Sorry about that. Wow, those kicks are loud, which is nice, but not for your ears. That's still super loud, huh? Bring that down here. I like that one. I think this is the one. I like this one, the Gucci one. Again, bring it down. Sorry about your ears, Sarah. I hope you're not. I hope you're not in pain. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So I like that kick a lot. I like that sound. Now we're going to just put on one here for now, but we'll do more stuff. Okay, so that's good for now. Let's just copy that all the way across. But we're going to add a little bit of variance there, some syncopation, because, you know, it's what we do, right? We like to syncopate things. Boom, boom, right there, right? This is an eighth feel after all, so we can't just do straight ones. 16ths? Again, a little bit of, I don't know, it's not beatboxing, but just basically, what do you call that? Verbalizing, or what do they call that? Something. Yeah, there you go, see? Now, why is that hi-hat off? Is there just like a hi-hat here, huh, that we can need to get rid of? Yeah. So I don't mind that one. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so I think we're going to keep that. I don't think we're going to add much more to that kick because we have a lot of busyness going up top. So just keep it simple. And let's duplicate this across, copy paste. Here we go. Okay, well, I have to add one there. Bop, bop. Okay, let's see. Bop, bop, bop. Right there. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, that's it. That's all we need there, right? To add just enough color. After all, we are rhythmic people, right? We as Latinos and African Americans and all who make music, whatever your color, background, whoever it is, whoever you are, we all love rhythm. Okay, let's hear it. Yeah, okay, I like that. Now the last thing we'll do is to add the 808, the famous 808. Okay, so for that I'm going to use a grain sampler. I'm going to reset it and then do a few things here and then bring, let's see here, 808 here. Let's do some sounds. Care for your ears. I like this one. Bring up the volume, only one voice, so we're not doing any polyphonic stuff, meaning more than just one out at a time, one shot. Tape because we want it to be a little more grainy, as I said, and then we want it to be legato, so they're all tied together. Actually, I wanted to do that on that piano. Speaking of that, so I'm going to do this. This is a tool just on this DAW, show tool window, which is called legato here on the right, side by side apply. So see how all those notes now are tied together. Sounds smoother. Legato just means tied. So now let's go to that 808. There we go, right? So nice. So a little bit of, it's not quite in tune, which happens a lot with these 808s. So where is the semitone? Right there, okay. Hear that? There it is. That's it, that's better. Okay, let's see here. Vocalizing, that's the word I was thinking of. Because we switched the key now, I don't know what key we're in. We're in key of F, by the way. F should be D minor. Let's see. With the 808s, it's really funny. It's really weird because of the low, can't even hear the actual pitch. I think that's it. Let's try it. Trying to figure out the notes. I'm going to show you the piano here so you can see what I'm doing. Papa. Now, as far as the rhythm, I try to follow the kick, but a lot of it is actually more melodic than just the kick. I mean, you want to definitely match the kick, but it's a little bit of both. So listen to what I'm doing here. The notes, first of all. Oops.
Something like that. Okay, let's try it. And now I'm noticing, maybe you notice the same thing, it's too busy, way too busy, because there's so much stuff up top. So I'm going to be very simple instead with this 808. Just like root notes. Okay, let's try that. And then just add that double there, that bong bong, just to kind of add some little some pizzazz, some drip, something. Now this I do want to quantize, meaning have it to be perfectly on the grid, because you don't want the bass to be off. I actually want to do bong bong. Let's see if it lets me. Bong bong. I mean, not that it won't let me. Let's see if it sounds good. Is what I meant. Yeah, I like that. Kind of like the end, right? Similar idea. I like that. Let's move this on the grid right there. Yeah. A little late here. Here I want to do something. Ba ba. What I'm doing is I'm just listening to the space, like where there's space and room, where it's not too busy and it's a little bit of sparse, and then just adding some notes in there. It's a little late. Yeah, you could tell. Also a little late here on this one. Same thing on this one. I'm just lining it to the grid here. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Now, something we can do, let's see if it sounds good, is to actually bring all these notes down an octave. Let's see here. No, it's too low, huh? Yeah. By the way, that's something you got to always watch for with your original melody. If you go too low on your melody, meaning this, then your 808 is going to be in the gutter, because it's usually an octave lower than your melody. That's why a lot of times you don't want to go lower than, let's say, what do I have that? Is that an F? Yeah, an F minor. It's actually not bad. Normally, though, it's played on a C2 F sharp minor. So you don't want to go C1, definitely not CO, meaning your first position, or your middle C. So let's actually bring this up a little bit to right there. Let's just see. Bring it up even one more. Okay, just so we can get that 808 out of the gutter. Let's see here. That might be the original one even, huh? Let's see if that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. What happened? Oh, it's on mute. That's why. Yeah, now we can bring it down an octave. Let's see. Yeah. Right there. Ba. Now again, I'm trying to match it to the kick. So I don't like that. Hear how there's too much stuff up top? The hi-hat. Bad, huh? Not bad. I like that. I like that. Now we're going to add a little bit of distortion on this 808 to make it a little bit a little brighter, a little punchier, we can add the demolition. I like that. Let's see what that does here. Let's see here. It's too low. That low, actually. I'm gonna bring it back up, even though it sounds more like a bass in an 808, but because original melody is so low, I want some contrast there. Now, yeah, I'm gonna also tie these, or legato. I wish there was like a keyboard shortcut for this. Is there one? I'm sure there is, instead of doing all that nonsense. Okay. Bring it down. It's not so loud. Yeah. Now, another thing that I like to use instead of the pulverizer is the scream, which is just another distortion effect. And let's see, let's put it on tape. That's what I normally do. Let's see what that sounds like. How about both of them? I think this has a delay to it. I don't like that delay. First one. I think. Now, something I'm going to do is speed it up. It's too slow. Let's bring it up to 94. Let's see what that sounds like. Hey. All these things that I'm gonna be in, all the places that I'm gonna be. Okay, so now we have to make sure that this is all correct. Here we go. All the places that I wanna be, and not single I don't wanna do. You're the only one that I ever think about. You're the one that I love and the one I think about. Every time I say goodbye, every time you are the one, every time I see you now. Okay, that's not bad, right? I think there's some room there for someone to jump on this, right? So let's bring this back here to make this a little longer. You always want to test your beat by, even if you don't rap, I dabble, but you can at least see if there's a flow so that the artist can actually, well, most of all, so you can see if you can actually have someone jump on the beat. So what's going on here? You don't want it to be so busy that nobody can fit in it. Okay, so we need to get rid of some of this at the end here. We don't need all this. Get rid of that. Okay, I think that should be good. Let's try it faster even. Why not? Hey, everybody say, God say yes soon loud. Look it out and look at it. Let you go loud. Oh, I still want to say goodbye. Gonna say alright, it's alright. I'm gonna say a night. Everything that is all good for your love, for your leave, for your peas, why don't you leave now, today now, it's Sunday, this the day, I'm not going to day, it's not bad, huh? Now, this is missing a little bit of flair up top, so we're going to add what's called a counter melody to this, something that plays off of that, okay? So we're going to add another instrument here. Not a piano, but something a little more synthy. So I like the subtractor. These are just different instruments. Speaking of bass, how about a Justice brass? Not quite that 80s, right? No, I don't want a pad. Let's go look for more stuff than that. Let's see here. Let's see, blow by blow. How about that? 270s. Yeah, 280s. Which is not a bad thing. Ooh. Little video game action there. That might fit. What key are we in? I don't even know what key we're in. Let's see. Ba, 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 ba. F sharp minor, the famous. Let me put the piano app up there again so you can see what I'm doing. Now let's play with this a little bit with this patch. Add a little reverb to that. A little bit of reverb. Yes, please. I'm just adding the mod wheel, which kind of adds an arpeggio too, which is pretty awesome. Let's add that. Let's bring it down, the volume. You can tell already it's going to work. A little bit of delay, just a little bit. This is where you want to learn your scales. F sharp minor scale. It's basically your D sharp. A little too much delay, huh? Do we even need delay? I don't think we need delay. Maybe a little bit. I almost like it like an intro, right? So by the way, with a counter melody, you obviously want it to be an octave higher, or lower, I guess. And then you want it to be a little busier. That's why we simplified the first melody, if you remember way back when. And then, what else? You want to always play off of that root note. That's a 6. So that's a little bit of kind of how I like to think about it. And I just play off the root of sharp. The third, fourth. I don't like to use the fourth that much. This here, I like that 6, 7. A little bit of flat there. Major 7. Let's play with it. Let's see what we got. See what we need here. Notice I'm not playing to the rhythm, just to the melody, to kind of keep it simple. That's nice. A little bit. I don't think it's the most creative thing ever, but it works. So some of the principles here is keep it simple, repeat. I'm repeated here. For the second time, have a little variance. See? Instead of like. So just something so the ear can. You don't want to do too much of that, but some. It's not bad. Let's record it. Not bad, not bad. I don't know if I like all of that, but not bad. Let's see here. Let's get rid of this now, and let's play it on. Let's bring it down. It's too loud. And we'll have to bring some of the... Not bad, huh? I'm gonna just change it up. I'm gonna move this here. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. How come it's doing that? Here it is. Da-da. Yeah, legato again. That's nice, sounding pretty. I don't like that. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I like that. We're not going to quantize that. We want to have it be imperfect. Anything? I don't know. I want to add something to that. It sounds too boring. Let's see. What can we add? Let's add a compressor first of all to kind of even out the sound. Yeah. Let's add a retro transformer. A little bit of fuzz to that. A little bit of tape. Let's see here. Yeah, that's it, huh? That's the one. So now we're gonna do, is that nice? So now we're gonna do is move all this over. This is now arranging the beat. I don't know why it's doing that. It's like, okay, there we go. Maybe it was me. User error probably. So we're gonna bring this. Okay, no, not quite. So let's bring this over to 8-bar. The whole thing. How about the whole thing? To the 8. How about an 8-bar intro? Move it over. There we go. Now we're gonna move that over here with the piano, and then let's see what we get here. Hey. 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 Now let's mix it, okay? So now we want the levels to be nice and mixed. Let's see here. The way I like to mix is I bring everything to 0 and then I bring things up one at a time, starting with the kick and the snare. Hi-hat next. Loop. Now the 808. I don't like the 808 really. Piano now. Lead. Labeling. We're going to bring the lead there again, every 8 bars. Hey. Now, I don't like the 808, so let me do something with that. It's too bassy, doesn't have enough fuzz in it. Let's see here, what do we do? Add some distortion. That might be too much, but I don't know. Let's see, let's try that. Close. I like that actually, but not that much. Let's see. Can we bring down the amount? Okay. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Let me get rid of the highs a little bit. Tag, producer tag. You always want to label your beats and tag them so nobody steals them, or if they do, it has your name on it. So let's see, let's bring this down. Let's see here. And then let's stretch this, and then let's transpose it down. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay, close. Let's see, maybe not quite that slow. Let's see there.
David Trig, producer Trig.
There it is. Hey, who wants to buy this beat? $50. Exclusive, $150. Hey, hey. 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 You know what I'm going to do there? I'm going to actually get rid of, on that halfway point, I'm going to get rid of the hi-hats there and the snare. Let's see what that sounds like. Maybe with the kick, maybe? No. Get rid of the loop there as well. Get rid of the kick there. Let's see. Let's also get rid of the 808 there. At least for those first two bars there. A. Almost. Just adding a little bit of flair there, a little pizzazz, right? Okay, now that 808 there is hanging on, as you can hear. Let's get rid of some of these notes here so we don't have that bleed over on that 808, if you can hear that. Yeah. What's that? Hey. Hey, here we go, and there's a beat, one more time. Just a little bit of the beginning.
David Trig, producer Trig.
Hey. Hey, 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 and hey.
Same thing with the 808 there. It's bleeding over, so we'll get rid of this here and that there, so it doesn't bleed to the next or to the last bar there. Now, one thing that I might do is duplicate the piano track and maybe duplicate the lead, maybe even duplicate the 808 and see and mix that again so it's not so crazy loud. Or is a mixer? There we go. Let's see what that does. A little bit more body.
David Shook producer zero.
Yeah. That tape effect, that whirly tape effect on the piano, because it adds a lot of bit of movement and mystery and fuzz and artifacts and all those great things that we love in music, especially this kind of music, atmospheric. You could call this almost like EDM / hip hop / I don't know, pop a little bit. I've been finding myself making more cinematic type beats, and I kind of got bored of trap beats. I made like thousands of those. So now the last, I don't know, few months, I've been making more of this cinematic type stuff, almost like for a movie or a Netflix or a short film, or like some sort of love scene or mystery scene, or the intro to something, and kind of along those lines. So if you make films, short films, if you know someone who does, I would love to score your film, and we can talk about how to make that work. Okay, so there you go. That's a pretty fun beat. I hope you learn a lot, and I will see you next time. Hasta la pasta.
There's nothing that comes as close to you.